Everybody roll for bucket.
Nah.
Yeah.
Why not? Cause
Roll your bucket.
I'll be doing this squirrel.
Fans are waiting.
what?
The fans are
Roll,
waiting.
I don't have any fans.
roll for bucket.
Roll for bucket. DM says so.
Go. Yeah.
DM says roll for bucket or everyone's character dies.
14.
I don't care if everyone's character has it at this point. I'm already dead.
I got
God
11.
damn.
16. Fuck health.
Fuck. 7.
That fucking attitude. I might turn your body in for the fucking bounty, dick. I might pull a fucking whole.
Always on the dark side, Wolf. There's snacks on the dark side.
So, last session was a bit hectic. The party had just left Clear Hills after completing their quest and making some propositions with the nobleman. After that, they had encountered their donkey and cart being taken care of by a couple of kobolds that were very familiar with the party. And after a quick but silly exchange, the party ventured towards the Freehelm Guild outpost on the Felwind Keep. And on their way there, just as they breached the Felwind Forest's tree line, they were attacked by a griffin that had obliterated the donkey on first sight, but the donkey was more scared than anything. However, the other party members, to defend their cart, jumped on it, save for Maverick. And as the griffin was taking damage, it decided to fly up to try and escape, and as it realized that it was taking its attackers with it, decided to try and fly up higher and then dive bomb. And in doing so, 2 party members were struck to near death, one of which bled out, that being Corvus. Maverick ended up being able to run over to Cullen and shove a potion down his throat just in time for him to be alright. However, he is still missing a leg. And they hauled Corvus's body back to the guild, wherein Maverick went to talk to the Crow, Madam Crow, and discuss everything that has happened. And Cullen was given medical attention by nearby healers that are going to make sure that he is indebted to them for at least the proper fee. And that's where we're gonna pick up. We're not gonna go fully into what had all happened, just in case other things happen. But the last thing that was said by Cullen was that he was going to turn in Corvus for a bounty. He had said that Corvus was riding the griffin that he had slain and had now become a sky pirate, trying to maybe rack his bounty up a little higher, and had requested a silver guard to be brought to him to make sure that this body is accurate and to get the bounty. Whether or not he'll get his request is a different story, but that's where we'll open up. Maverick, you are on the outside of this tent. If you hear all this happen, Cullen, you are on a table surrounded by people as you say this out loud.
Yes.
We're gonna start with you.
Okay.
They all sort of look at you and just say, well, if you got a bounty, why did you stop here? I mean, besides the medical attention, of course. Another one pipes up and just says, well, I mean, since I'm healing you, I'd say I'm liable to that bounty, aren't I? At least a portion of it.
So, of course, which bounty? Mine or his?
Corvus. Again, at the moment, you guys are not aware if you have any bounty or not.
Okay.
I'm not
We can
stupid.
talk
I'm not.
details once.
I know I got something against me for running away, for breaking out of the prison.
Well, let's deal with this situation in front of us first. Because you don't know if there's an active arrest out for you right now.
Right.
Right. We can talk details once the bounty's claimed. We don't know what the price his head is yet. But you will definitely get something for healing.
Well, I'm gonna have to pay a messenger as well. If you want to send somebody to the capital. What's your plan on that?
I want to request that I have a little bit of gold left anyways. So I can go ahead and send the messenger, go ahead and get that rolling.
They all sort of look to each other. One of them says 25 gold.
Okay.
Another one pipes up and says 20, I'll take it. Another one pipes up and says, no, 15, 15.
I'm gonna do the 15.
You get a sense that some of the people are pretty desperate for a job.
Right.
So, you pay to the 15 gold guy. And he's like, alright, so who am I talking to? And, what am I saying?
Okay, good. I gotta go back into my notes to remember my own brother's name because I don't remember it. Colvin?
Colvin? Yeah?
Colvin Lancaster. You're looking for a Colvin Lancaster. And just tell him it's related to an escapees.
Alright, and you're telling me to look at the guard, right?
Yes, he's a silver captain.
Alright, Silver Captain Culver Lancaster.
Yeah.
Alright. He, packs his things. It's gonna take him a little bit. Maverick, you see all this happen. What do you do?
I'm booking it. I'm starting to panic. I'm realizing he's about to turn us all in and doom us all.
Alright.
So I'm panicking. I'm running back. I'm trying to not cause a scene, but hurry back to the um uh, damn it.
Cart.
There we go, cart. Oh my god, no.
Alright.
I'm going to try to take off.
Do I
So,
see him moving?
you do. Well, yeah, I would say that you're able to see him sprint away. He's not being very secretive about that, I don't think.
Oh, I'm trying to be
I just
nonchalant about it.
You're sprinting.
Oh,
Yeah.
so I'm
Yeah,
just
no,
gonna call
that's
out and tell him to wait.
You're sprinting
Just
like
wait
you're
and
late
move.
for the bus.
Right.
That's not nonchalant, man. If you're trying to be nonchalant, you're like fast-paced walking.
Yeah.
Is that what you're doing?
Yes, I am fast-paced walking.
All right, give me a stealth check versus Cullen perception check.
Do our second points to this.
Whoa. Rubbing my eyes too hard.
18.
Cullen,
That is 16.
you don't see him. So, with that, we're gonna go ahead and say that you you speed walk over to your cart, and you just get in and hop away.
I hop in. I'm like, hold on, Mr. Tibbles. As I'm trying to turn the cart around,
Well, no, you'd be
I'm
heading in the
trying.
same. You'd be heading. Your cart would be facing the direction towards the capital, pretty much,
Okay.
because the way you guys
Um,
came.
Okay, cool. So I'll go ahead and hit the horses and start going.
Wait, what horses? We
There's
have
a
we have
horse,
donkey.
Rockstar. That's it.
a donkey. My bad.
Yes.
Okay.
Is the donkey hit? Is the donkey already settled on the cart, or do I have
Yeah,
to
yeah,
hook it
yeah.
up?
You're good.
Okay.
But I need you to give me an animal handling check.
Okay. Um. Okay. 0.
And while we're doing this, no, never mind. Never mind. Go ahead.
10.
10. He is not moving. I'm just sitting there chewing grass.
Ah, fuck. Alrighty. So I hop off. I see-
Can
I
I
won't.
check this round to see if I've noticed he's gone yet?
You're inside a tent.
Right.
You didn't even see him come here. You don't know what the fuck he's doing.
Okay.
But
Starting to panic a little bit.
while you think about what you're gonna do with the donkey, we're gonna bounce over to Squirrel. Squirrel, it was a long night of partying last night. You and your friends made a lot of money, decided to just get on a boat, get real drunk. Now you're in the back of a wagon. Your head hurts, and you don't know where you are. What do you do?
Um. I take a quick assessment of my body to see if I'm injured.
You do see a fresh scar on your abdomen, but I mean, considering your job, nothing crazy.
Okay. Um. I will
Also,
take a cloak that's
you do also
that's
realize
hanging.
that you're missing a couple of your possessions. Thankfully your weapons are still there.
Okay. So I'll gather up all the stuff that I can find this mine, and there's, I imagine, like a cloak or a sail or
There, no, yeah, you
something that
definitely see
came
like
with me.
yeah, you definitely have a cloth wrapped around you.
Like a blanket or something.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So this is like wintertime, right?
No, it's spring, but
Okay.
it seems like somebody might have swaddled him or something because he was like passed out.
Ah,
So I'll keep that wrapped around me, because after all, I have no idea where I am, and I don't want to expose myself to the elements or whatever.
Right.
And I'll kind of just stick around the area, try not to cause too much attention on myself, see if I can't gauge my surroundings a little bit.
Looking around, you do see that there is a bunch of tents surrounding this large, like, stone spire sort of tower. It's somewhat crumpled, but you do see that there is a couple of just like wooden tables and barrels to sit at that are just scattered about. One pretty close to this wagon that you're on, and you do also see a couple of other carts and wagons nearby.
Okay. I want to go sit down somewhere that's near enough for me to eavesdrop, but far enough away that I'm kind of not really something someone's gonna look at,
All right.
and then see if I can hear anything interesting.
You hear a bunch of murmuring in the tent next to you. And all of a sudden you sort of like hear some shuffling through the crowd and somebody hopping on a wagon and starting to struggle with it. You can't really tell what all is going on. If you want to give me a perception check, you can maybe get some more.
Ooh.
Okay. Perception. $19.
With a 19, I will say you are able to hear inside the tent them mentioning Silver Guard. You hear some people talking about uh, pirate bounty. A couple others talking about like you hear them talking about the coast, like the east coast of Leotal, so you know where you are now, like generally the country. Um, and you also, Jesus Christ, what was that? Anyways, you also you hear somebody struggling to get their donkey to move. What do you do?
Um, do I see the thing with the donkey going down, or just hear it?
I will say if you sort of make your way through the crowd a bit, you can see it.
Okay.
These are my DM snacks, baby. You were supposed to only have some. You ate most of them. What do you do this? Make some more. Heat them up in oil.
I will. You know, I consider myself a bit of an animal person because of where I'm from and where my family's from and what we do.
Fair, fair.
So I think maybe I would go try to see what I can do about the donkey. Maybe see if I can help that guy get a reward, some info, or something.
All right. You waltz all up to this rather lithe, scrawny figure with a bit of scruff and short hair, and you see a little mouse sort of poking out of the edge of his armor. And the donkey is just sitting there chewing on grass, and he is trying to get it to move with all of his might, and it is doing nothing.
Hello there, sir. I seem to have noticed you having some trouble with your donkey there.
Oh yeah, he's being stubborn. Are you by chance any good with these things? This animal?
Oh, sure. My family owns a whole farm of little bastards outside town. I go see what I can do for you.
Appreciate.
Let me see. Oh, good. I'm not as good at that as I thought I was. Let's try it, though. I'm gonna do animal handling, I assume, for this, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. 9.
You could also try and intimidate it, I would say.
Oh, intimidate. It would have been the same either way. They have the same bonus.
You try and get this donkey to move. And it just looks at you, and then it just starts turning the whole wagon around.
No!
Oh my! I can't say I saw that coming. So sorry, old chum.
Ah, carrots. Something. What can I get to get this busted donkey moving?
You hear
Do I
somebody,
have any food in the cart?
you only got like rations. Nothing that would interest a donkey.
Fuck. Do
You
I got
see
sugar lumps?
an
Something?
old man walks up to you and is just like, "Hey there, boy. You need help moving your donkey. Get your ass
It's,
moving, do you?"
oh, yeah. It's being a pain in the. Well,
Pain in the rear, yes, yes, yes.
yeah.
Well, the best thing to do is to one, push its face. And he walks up to it. He's gonna roll animal handling. He gets in that one.
Oh my
Oh
god.
god.
The donkey, as he tries to push his face, fucking kicks him, and he just goes flying into the wall. Oh my god!
Uh,
Oh, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. And he just sits there curled up in a ball for a little bit. A couple
Good
people
rock
rush
star.
over to him.
oh.
At this point, you hear what's going on outside, Cullen.
Okay. Can someone help me here?
A person
I'm
helps
talking
you
to
up to
people
your
that are
feet.
around me.
Yeah, you know, one of the healers helps you up to your feet, foot, and helps you hop around by like carrying you on their shoulder, like one arm over the shoulder, right? And they walk you
Okay.
outside. They're going like, "Oh, we're gonna carry you to
Alright.
your car and get you to your friend. All right, we'll get you to the capital, no problem. You don't even need to worry about that messenger no more. Yeah,
Sure.
the messenger's
That's
already
fine.
gone.
Yeah, that's fine. It's wasted money, but it'll be alright.
And
I'm
this is
gonna
when you
go
see,
towards Maverick at this point.
yeah, this is whenever you see a like a somewhat hooded figure, an old man crumpled to the ground with people around him, and Maverick, all trying to figure out how to get this donkey moving.
Can I whistle to try to get the rock my attention to me?
Roll me an animal handling check.
Oh,
Where they
motherfucker.
go?
Fails
I
just
like
like the rest of us.
Nat 20.
Damn.
Oh my god.
There's no fucking shot.
Oh my
Nat
god.
20.
Well, everybody rip it
You know
down.
what? I got even more beautiful. I want to like whistle to get to come to me.
Yeah, you whistle, his ears perk up, and he just starts like trotting over to you with the wagon. What do the other two want to do?
Fuck, I gotta think.
I only came over here to help with the donkeys, and now that it's dealt with, I walk away.
Maverick, if you want to have this conversation, we can. I don't know what
So
you're
you
doing.
go back to your spot, and
Yeah.
you're just gonna keep overhearing everything.
Yeah.
I gotta think quickly though this time. Fuck. I don't think another
Yeah, you
fucking
see
quick
what's
picture.
happening. What do you want to do, Maverick?
Ah, fuck. I'm conflicted. How far is the capital entirely by foot?
By foot?
Yeah.
Oh.
I
I
mean,
would
there's a silver
say
guard coming either way, so
you guys did arrive by foot, but I believe it took you about like half a day,
Half a day?
if I remember right. Let me look at my notes.
what's your plan there? Are you gonna carry Corvus all the way there?
No. I'm trying to figure out how long it'll take for the silver fucking guard to get back.
Do you
Or how
have
long
a
it
plan?
takes the messenger to get there. um I walk up I'm gonna walk up to
Because
him like, listen, I'm trying to get this damn set going so that way we can leave later or tomorrow, whichever one, whenever you get better. Damn thing wants to be stubborn.
It was 4 hours to be specific.
4 hours. Okay.
I got time.
But you
Okay,
did
then
use
let's
a
come up with
secret
a plan.
entrance.
What's that?
You did use a
Let's
secret
come over-
entrance. You remember you went through a cavern.
Right. Because that was where we found the slimy gems.
Yeah. And that stone-looking thing that ended up being an egg, where you guys got chased
That I
by the
sold for a lot of
insects
money.
and then saw a big-ass phase spider.
Oh,
Yes. You know, the whole time where you forgot that we all have arachnophobia.
ugh.
Well, I shivered at that one. Ugh.
Anyways,
But do you want to hear a plan? Like, let's make a plan. You look nervous. What's going on here?
Nothing. I just want us to get out of here as quickly as we can. So, how long will it take for you to heal up? I already got supplies and set. Just want to make sure the donkey's good. That's all.
How do you how do you plan on reviving Corvus then? 'Cause
What do you
obviously
mean?
that's the goal, right?
The goal?
Yeah, he's dead. We got to revive him, right?
Alright, we gotta revive him.
right now you are still being held by the healer. So the healer pipes
Yeah.
up and is just like, wait a minute, you just sent a messenger asking for a bounty collector. What's going on here? If you're gonna revive him, you can't collect a bounty on him. Unless you're trying to collect it alive. I mean, that's also the case.
Good.
I look at him. Shit.
Don't worry.
What the fuck?
He won't say anything. Will you? I'm gonna use the intimidate on him.
What's up, squirrel?
My fucking tab won't turn on.
Uh-oh.
Give it a shake.
Dead?
No, it's just not coming on.
Is it dead?
It shouldn't be.
Put on the charger and see if it is. The lights come on when it's charging and it's not dead.
So, anyway. I'm gonna pretend like this is the first time I'm hearing all this.
Right.
What do you
Oh.
mean you sent a messenger after? Do you know you have a bounty on you too, possibly?
So do you.
Yeah,
What
and you're
do you
gonna.
expect?
What do you expect's gonna happen when they come over here and you think they're gonna get the bounty? They'll rack you up and change just as well.
No, because Corvus did everything. Corvus did everything.
Corvus didn't do it all. It don't matter what happened. We escaped from prison softly as
Right, right. You say quietly.
a kid.
Chasing an escaped prisoner.
That won't matter.
A what an already previously high bounty.
You've been so used to your high social life that you don't understand what it is to be a criminal.
The healer's just like, I'm gonna need to be paid for silence here if I'm gonna be continuing to hear all this.
You will be. You will
All
be.
right, never mind. Continue.
I tossed her 30 gold.
Okay. Here's the plan. No one else repeats this. The plan is guard comes, clears our bounties because we chased Corpse down. We killed Corpse. Corpse gets a big bounty, but it's already dead. We claim the dead bounty. Shut up. With Time Dead Bounty, our bounties go away. Bounty trainee. We then revive him on
No,
the
you
Alamo.
fool.
Because there's no way a priest is going to do this. Because we have, on our bounty records, we killed a priest of the North Wind. And like, what,
Yes.
30-some people? Who's going to revive somebody for that? The fee would be enormous.
It won't matter. They didn't listen to our plea when the first time around. How do you think they're going to listen to our plea the second time around? First of all. Second of all, you got that black piece on your chest. Black spot.
I can
They're not going to
hide that.
trust you.
I can hide that. That's not a problem. I can wear armor or something that can cover that for a little while. But getting our bounties is first priority. Getting them that way we can walk in the capital and find
I
healers. And after that, who knows where we go.
am
But
a
we gotta get rid of the
criminal.
bounties.
I am a thief. It won't matter. It won't matter. They won't trust you after if they ever catch that black spot on you.
Maybe.
I don't
I mean,
know where you've been all your life, but that's not how it works.
it's the only way I see it working because a priest is not going to heal Corvus. Not with the rack of bounties we have. You're not going to find any. You could hire a necromancer, but again, who said they're necromancers are not just going to take the body and turn him in the government? Also, do we have to have his whole body for the resurrection, or is it just a piece of him?
That's a good question. I don't know.
I would assume the whole body.
I would assume most of the body, whatever is there, is what gets resurrected.
So, like, but I mean, like, let's say, like, he's like missing a finger, like, I chop off his finger or something like that. Would he revive from that finger? So it would revive
He
from
would
whatever I
not.
have
He would
left.
not have a finger. That's what I would say.
Okay.
Now you can
So he would go.
completely construct a whole new body for somebody, but that's a lot more.
Because what's your plan for reviving? We can be gone before that guard ever gets back if we need to be.
We have to get to the capital in order to revive him.
How do you plan on getting to the capital with a dead body, me missing a leg, and you as a thief? How do you expect to be able to walk around?
I can disguise myself. How about you?
Squirrel, you're hearing all
No.
this. Do you want to do anything?
Oh fuck, I forgot he's listening too. Shit!
What the? Well, I don't have enough more gold to send.
I just gave 30
Well,
to
no, you
the...
guys don't realize he's listening. He's doing it
Okay.
from the table.
Oh, okay.
But he can overhear you
Okay,
guys
so
'cause he's
we're still
listening.
talking. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Squirrel? Buddy?
Unmute yourself.
I didn't realize I was muted.
Is your dab good?
It still didn't work now.
Uh-oh.
I mean, when I plugged it up, the screen came on, but the buttons are not doing nothing.
Well, then wait
Then
for
it's
it to
probably
charge.
dead.
Alright. Also, just for clarification, I did look up how resurrection works.
Okay.
It says the spell closes all mortal wounds and restores any missing body parts.
Wow. Well, there
Okay.
you go.
Yeah, but where's it restore it to? To where he died at? To his
No, his
like,
body, you dumb shit. What the fuck do you think? You think he's
yeah,
gonna
but like,
fucking?
okay,
You think fingers are just gonna appear where the fucking? No, you think if they used resurrection on you if you died in that spot, that your leg would just appear good in that spot? No, you would
no,
have a perfectly fine leg.
I'm thinking more like Iron Giant. Does he just like fly? Like, okay, let's say I have the finger, not the whole body.
Some Deadpool shit.
No, it's not
Like,
gonna be like a walking hand trying to make its way back to your body.
like that's what that's the
It's not gonna
like.
be a little foot just fucking whoop, 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 trying to make its way back to you. No. A little
Like thing.
by the
Okay,
toes, just no.
so in this case, I would have to have you have to have a majority of the body.
You would have to have the torso and head, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else would
It
be
also
restored.
it also says coming back from the dead is an ordeal. The target takes a -4 penalty to all attack rolls, saving throws, and ability checks. Every time the target finishes a long rest, the penalty is reduced by 1 until it disappears.
Yeah. So you take a lot of like minuses for a couple of long rests.
Yeah.
I did say that you're at fatigue too, right, hero?
Yeah.
Yeah. I wanted to make sure you got that. Because
I
that
haven't
would have
really remember what
affected
they
your
do.
roll. That would have affected your roll for that nat 20. Which we
Okay.
will remember next time.
Okay. What does it
What
do?
does fatigue do?
It's fatigue, it's exhaustion.
Yeah.
Oh, what's
It's
it do?
yeah, no, I'm looking it up.
Disadvantage?
It's that's the first level is disadvantage on saving throws and checks, I believe.
Yeah.
Where is it? Exhaustion. Disadvantage on ability checks. 2 is speed is halved.
Okay.
So your speed
Does
is
it?
halved, and you have disadvantage on ability checks.
Yeah.
So just remember that from now on. You will lose a level every long rest.
So would my speed be halved or would it be quartered? Because I'm also missing a leg.
You would be quartered.
Okay. So I get like 5 feet.
Well, if your normal movement speed is 30, halved would be 15, quartered would be 7.5, rounded up to 8. You would have 8 movement speed.
Okay. I can move a square
Yeah, you can
every
move
time
a square.
with assistance.
So, with that, what do you want to do, Squirrel? What does your character want to do? You're overhearing all this happen.
Yeah, so I'm over here and them talking about
Yeah, you went back to your table
a
spot.
bounty and some guy called Corvus.
Yep.
When we're gonna clean him off lava dead.
Whether or not you're gonna
Um,
hand him in at all.
That too.
I'm going to just, as calm as can be, get up from my spot and take my leave from the area
Are you gonna?
as fast as possible without suspicion.
Which direction?
The same direction the donkey would have been going, like towards the capital.
I will say that there is a job board if you would like to take a job with you and go just do a thing.
Yeah, I'll take a browse at the job board, see if there's anything that I could do for some coin.
Most of the things there is just like odd jobs for labor. You see a fresh posting. It seems to have been like bright and early that morning. Fresh laborers, not fresh labor, but new laborers needed to rebuild Clearill after goblin attacks. Also requesting mercenaries. You also see a posting for. It seems to have been relatively old and untouched. But a posting for requesting guards in the eastern coastline.
Hmm. That sounds like something that I could do. How old is that one? Do you think it would still be valid?
It's a couple days old, nothing crazy, so yeah, it would still be valid. But if
Alright, I'll
anything, you
take
could,
that one.
yeah, go ahead. I was gonna say, if anything, you could, ask.
Yeah, just ask when I get there, ask whoever is in charge of the poster or whatever.
Right. Did you take anything extra out of that wagon that you were in?
Just the things that I'm certain belong to me, and also one other thing.
All right, roll me a d4.
4.
1 second. With a 4, I have to grab a different section of my notes, and it's going to take a minute to load. God damn it. Clicked the wrong one, now it's going to take even longer to load. Fuck!
You need me to text you what the other item was?
No, I got you. Just 1 second.
Okay.
I'm just scrolling through all this other shit. Trying to remember the description. Where the fuck? No, grab the bookmarks, you fuck. There it is. So yeah, you just grabbed a, like, small, like, chest. Almost like a jewelry box. And took that with you. I would say you probably took some rope and strapped it to your back like a backpack. And then
Okay.
threw the cloak over yourself. So, let me scroll back up to my other set of notes for the postings. Where the fuck was that? There we go. Yeah, fill in for guard patrol on Eastern Sea. Lack of personnel requires branching to mercenaries. 500 gold per person for a week of guard posting.
Alright. I will take that poster and find
As you grab the
the...
poster, you do see that there it says, warning, new sightings of strange creatures and pirates on the Eastern Sea. Dangerous job. You assume that's probably why it hasn't been touched.
I feel like my confidence levels being what they are, he could handle it.
Alright. You grab it. You walk off. Do you want to ask anyone for, like, a ride or anything like that?
Does the notice have directions on it, or would I need directions?
You just know that it's directed towards the Eastern Sea. You are directed towards. You're actually directed towards Golton.
That's that city from episode 1, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
The one that got exploded.
Yeah.
That you don't know anything about.
That I don't remember anything about.
Well, that you don't know anything about because your character wasn't there.
Alright. I mean, surely I would have heard about it. Everybody heard about it.
Yeah, you probably have heard about it. Maybe talked about once or twice. You probably yeah, I would say you also see a job posting for, like, laborers required for repairing and rebuilding Golton after terrorist attack. So I would say that just looking at the job board, you would be able to know what's going on there and why you were reporting there for guard posting.
Alright, yeah, I'll see if... No, you know what? I don't want to bother anybody here. So I'll just head that way on foot.
All right, you just start walking east. Do you want to buy a map first?
Yes, actually, I should do that.
5 gold. It's a definite markup. Most people would only sell it for 1 gold at most, but you assume that this guy is trying to really scam you because of the location you're at.
Alright, I'll give it to him.
Pleasure doing business with you. He hands you a crumpled over map that you assume he took off a dead guy.
The nerve of you people. I say as I
Well,
take it from him.
you buy it, no refunds. And you take your map, you find your position, and you find where Galton is, and you start walking that way. I will say that this is the point where you guys are at in your argument. You guys see a cloaked figure walking outside of the outpost. Maverick, you recognize it as the person who was trying to help you before the old man got his chest kicked in. Do you guys want to do anything, or do you guys want to continue arguing? Because you're perfectly able to do that too.
Because we really haven't settled the plan yet. Like, what do you plan on doing while we're in the gap? Like, how? Because once we go in there, they're just going to put us in jail. But if we go in there as saying he did everything, the fines go less. They would believe that he blew a Golden. We would just casualties that had to survive.
Huh?
You did what any natural thief would do. You panicked when you got in jail, so you broke out. There's a very plausible deniability here of everything.
Wolf, you're muted.
Son of a bitch.
Damn it, Wolf.
Everybody needs to
It
stop muting
won't.
themselves.
It won't matter. They won't think of it like that. God damn it.
So it's faith in the government versus non-faith in the government. Because do you have a plan that doesn't? What is your plan?
There
Because
is
that's
no
mine.
other way. We will have to go to the capital. You're not going
Okay,
to the capital. You're bringing someone from the capital here.
to go to the capital.
Yeah, and when
I'm
the
going.
freaking
I'm still going to the capital. Taking his body to the capital, but I'm just getting a
At this point, the
escort
figure
pretty much.
passes you guys and continues walking.
Fine. Well,
you know what? I'm done with this conversation.
You also see that Rockstar is done with this conversation too, and is walking the direction that he started turning to begin with.
Rockstar is done with this conversation too. Love that.
so we're just see what we're
He
doing in
seems
the
to be
capital.
wanting to return to the forest to go eat the good grass there.
Alright, well, I'm going to stop him before he does that.
Alright, you grab his reins.
Okay. So, capital city, going there.
No. We ain't going to do nothing right now. There's two.
At this point, the healer speaks up and points to the back of your cart, which is completely empty.
Fuck.
Hey, someone seems to have made off with your bounty. You know, I could have
Alright.
told you it'd have been smarter about yelling about how much this guy was worth and such, but you paid me to be quiet, so whatever.
Who's laughing?
Both of them.
Both of them
Motherfucker.
laughing?
I'm
I
gonna
am
fucking
too.
murder you in your sleep. Roll for perception.
Did neither one of us see him do this?
Who? Who's
Remember,
rolling for
bro.
perception? Hmm?
I gotta roll perception to find the fucking body now.
Yep, you can if you want.
Alright. I guess I'm gonna help you.
18.
With an 18, I will say you are able to see foot tracks leading into the tents and back out. That's all you see. There is too much foot traffic for you to really be able to tell. You would have to get a nat 20.
Fuck.
I'm gonna be honest. Or at least, well, not a nat 20, but you would have to get a 20 total. This is a very
See
busy
if I
market
see
spot.
anything.
You can totally check. The only thing you know is that there has been a lot of traffic in this area.
How would he be able to check anyway? He's been stuck in a tent.
Exactly. You guys don't know what's going on right now after yelling about how much this guy was worth. So,
We're gonna get any further.
your best bet is to do what? You know that this bounty would need to be turned to the capital. You know that you probably wouldn't be able to do it on your own, considering one of you guys is a cripple and the other guy is most definitely wanted. It would probably be helpful to have a stranger go and do it for you. Be your representative while you guys lurk in the shadows. What do you guys want to do?
Fucking the
Is that what
shit.
the whoever's holding me? Is that what he says?
Sure, we can say that. That was just my advice as a DM, but we can totally say that the healer was saying, I would say that, considering you're both wanted and one of you's a cripple, why don't we ask that fella that was helping out before? The one that just walked by us? See if he's be willing to maybe, act as a representative going into the capital and looking for this fella that might have the bounty.
Okay. Does that work for you, Maverick?
I turn. Are you still in the area? Or is he still able to be seen?
Yeah, he's walking on foot, and this is pretty much open meadow from here on out where he's heading. So I would say that yeah, you can still see him. He's probably about 100 feet away.
It's pretty good.
Alright. Well, shit. So, I guess. Oi! I run towards him. You!
I ignore him.
Hey! Are you short? Or are you tall?
It depends on what you consider short.
Hey, short man!
Okay, what is your height
I
again?
don't-
Like 5'6"?
Okay,
Yeah,
thank you.
roughly.
He's like 5'6", 5'7", so I would say that he is about average height.
Yeah, there we go. Thank you.
Average man. Everyone turns to you. Oh my Jesus, I guess I gotta do everything myself. Excuse me, hooded man who helped us out earlier. Can you, come over here for a second? We got a proposition for you.
I take a few more steps, almost wanting to ignore them again, but then I stop and think about it. And kind of slowly half turn around so they still don't get too good of a look at me. Aye?
This is when the healer actually sets you down, hero, on your wagon and has just said, "You've paid me to be quiet and I've done enough talking now. I'm leaving. Goodbye, fellows. Also,
Okay.
you still owe me 25 gold next time I see a fella, just because of I like you, and I've been paid to be quiet, and you know, I've kind of had a bit of entertainment watching all this happen, so I'm giving you a discount, 25 gold.
Okay. So if I go next time, I'll see you. Gotcha.
If you can pay it now, that'd be great, but if you can't, I understand. You're missing a leg.
He actually has. gold. And apparently I have none. Why do I have no gold?
Were you robbed by Wolf when you were unconscious? That'd be hilarious.
Son of a bitch.
Oh, gotta restart a
I remember
recording.
that now.
I didn't rob your ass for gold. I don't remember.